Here? Okay. Okay. Alright, here we go. Okay. It says we're live. Let's see how I look on here. I'm still trying to figure all this kind of stuff out on the live stream for YouTube here. So first off, welcome to Talk About the Magic. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for joining. This is kind of new as far as how we do things here. Normally, I upload videos, and I've been uploading videos daily, Monday through Friday. But this time, what I wanted to start doing was actually doing live stream from YouTube. And the main reason why is I'm going to Disney in about, I think it's like 10 days now. And so I wanted to make sure that this app works good. I wanted to make sure that it looks good and everything's good there. And that is exactly why I started live streaming. And so the plan is basically to continue to live stream. I'm telling everybody that we're live right now. To continue to live stream basically until my trip. And hopefully that way you guys can kind of know what's going on and are going to be able to join me. Let's see, live. Best place to. So here's the annoying thing, right? Because I'm doing it from my phone, it does limit me as far as kind of being able to set everything up prior. But I want to do it on the phone, like I said, because I'm going to be doing the live stream. So that's why it does seem kind of chaotic, seems a little out of order, just because of the fact that kind of is. I'm basically uploading and doing everything, like on the fly. So hopefully I'll get smoother at it, better at it. But welcome to Talk About the Magic. Let me move this out of the way. This is there, and the reason why I'm not using it is I actually do a podcast Monday through Friday, not Monday through Friday, on Sunday, where I talk to YouTubers and bloggers and all these kind of people who are following their passion, that still have that love for Disney, and that's why that's there. So of course that'll be in down below where you can listen to the podcast. It's just searching Talk About the Magic on any podcast app, you'll find it there. But today's video, I wanted to go over the best places that I think, at least in my opinion, for me, are to rest at Magic Kingdom. So if you've never been to Disney World, and if you have been to Disney World, I'm sure you'll agree with this. One of the main things that happens is there is a ton of walking. And I don't think people really kind of understand how much walking there really is. It is a lot of acring. Hey, Nothing But Disney. Thanks for joining. So and the other thing too, guys, I am looking here at the comments, so that way I can definitely respond there. But, so there's a ton of walking. There is a lot of walking. Like you exercise daily, awesome, but like this is like triple that. Like it's quadruple that. Sorry, not quadruple that. It's just like a ton. So one of the things that I think a lot of people don't think about when they're going to Disney World or Disneyland, honestly, I don't know as much. I've never been. I'm going next year, so we'll see how that goes. But in Disney World, is they don't really think about a good place to kind of relax. There's plenty of places to sit at the park. There's plenty of places to get a cool kind of feeling at the park. But in my mind, the way I think about it is, why would I just want to sit down? Why would I want to just, sit in a restaurant with air conditioning? Yes, you did. Thank you for getting here, man. So to me, in my mind, it's like, do both, right? I want to get cool air conditioning. I want to sit down, but I want to be entertained. I want to still experience some type of Disney magic. Now, some people like to people watch. I love to do that too. And so maybe your thing really is sitting in a restaurant or something like that and just kind of just enjoying people walking around, seeing the smiles on the faces, and that's great. For me, while I do love doing that, I wanted a little more. I wanted to be able to experience more while I'm kind of catching my breath and getting my feet, relaxed and everything like that. So one of the things that I personally make a point to do is I kind of plan out where I plan to take a break. So I know in the morning especially, the sun isn't too bad yet. I know I can kind of go for longer than in the morning time. But once kind of after lunch and you kind of get that like, you know what I mean? That sleepy feeling, and it's warm out. Maybe it's even starting to rain a little because there is that 3 o'clock rain shower in Florida, right? So, maybe that's what's going on. You kind of feel like, where should I go? I needed to kind of just get out. My next fast pass isn't until, let's say 4 o'clock, and right now it's 3 o'clock. What should I do? So for me, yeah, Tomorrowland is great. And we're gonna that's what I want to do. I kind of want to do this like a series where we're gonna talk about like Magic Kingdom, but we'll look into Tomorrowland, and every single little area of the park. So for me though, one of the places that I kind of go to, I will go from Frontierland to this ride. It doesn't matter because for me it's like the first deal for me. It's the first thing that I want to sit in and relax, and I think I might be one of the only ones. So be sure to comment and let me know if I'm not, or if I am for that matter. But it would be the Carousel Progress. The Carousel Progress does a really good thing for me because the Carousel Progress, you're in air conditioned, and visually it's not the most stunning ride, right? Like it doesn't have amazing graphics and like everything is animatronic, which I'll get into as far as why I think that's even better, right? But visually maybe isn't the best, but to me it is more of the fact that you are able to sit down and enjoy like what was like the kind of the beginning of how Disney's ride started. Hey Jaden, yeah, yeah man, we're brand new. I'm starting to do this live, so people don't really know yet. So thank you for joining, making it more people than the little people. Because yeah, this is what's great about being able to talk to you guys and respond that way. But so to me, going to Carousel Progress, you're sitting down. First off, the good thing is it does take a little time. So you're not going to actually go to the Carousel Progress and like feel like you wasted your time getting there or in the ride. It does take I think it's like almost a 10-15 minute ride kind of deal. And it's not even a ride, it's more of a show ride, right? But when you go there, you're going to sit down, you're going to relax, feel good. Second thing why I picked that is not just the timing, but also the fact that there is almost a zero wait time. Like never, I'll say this, as long as I've gone, I've never had to wait. I've been able to go and actually just get right on the ride. The only time you wait is actually for the show to start, usually when the ride's finishing up. But it's there, and it's never packed. So while people might say, I'd rather rest a little bit on something like It's a Small World or Peter Pan's ride, like, while that's good and all, there's a wait. So you're still standing in line. And then the ride is only a minute and you're done. So being able to go to Carousel Progress with no wait, sitting down on some decent enough chairs, right? They're not the best chairs. They're decent enough. They have some cushion. And, spending that time there is to me a really big, big plus. The people move, you're getting ahead of me. Nothing but Disney. People Mover is going to be up there. But so the reason why, like I said, going here now, the third thing why I like it is because when you sit there and you see it, you realize like this was all done during Walt's time. Like not the actual ride, right? But because the original ride was in Disneyland, but the idea behind it and how it came about, the animatronics that are used and the way that they're used, like when you see the specials behind the rides and you see how much work gets put into something like Carousel Progress, it's pretty incredible. Not to say there's not a lot of work on like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, nothing like that, but with technology being as limited as it was at that time, for them to create what they did, it's amazing. So for me, I think that's everybody's problem, Jaden. We all want to live there, man. We want to live there. So being able to sit there and watch it, and see the work that put into it and how lifelike it is, even though it's not, with computer graphics and all that, is something that I really appreciate. So it's more of like that nostalgia kind of feel. And that's why I like going. The fourth thing, which may be the reason why you actually hate getting on the ride, is because when you get out, just like It's a Small World, you'll find yourself humming that tune for quite some time. That It's a Great, Big, Beautiful. Like, that's just going to be in your head. I didn't sing it all right now because I don't want y'all to be thinking about it the whole time while you're at work or anywhere you're at right now. But you're gonna think about that for some time. And so to me, that's one of the main reasons why I picked there. Now, like you said, nothing but Disney, People Mover is for sure a top. But the only reason why I have a small issue with People Mover, as far as if I'm gonna rest it, well, if you're gonna rest, it's a great ride. But it is a little quicker, obviously, because it does go a little faster. There is that line that you sometimes have to wait. And the third thing is it's not 100% indoors. So you do, while it's great, I especially suggest you go People Mover at night. It's amazing. But that's why I still chose Carousel Progress over. Just because the Carousel Progress, to me, just enables everything. Like, it makes, to me, what Disney is into one thing, which is fantasy into a reality. But this is what I want to know. I want to know where you guys like to rest up. There is other places. I love getting on the train. I love getting on the People Mover. The Bear Jamboree. Even going to Liberty Square and watching the Hall of Presidents is also good. Yes. So, here's the thing. I have... So Nothing But Disney, I don't know if the comments come up later. Like, I don't know if what we're talking about now, guys, goes into the comics. But I haven't been able to get on Space Mountain for 2 years. Because I go with my kids. My kids are smaller. I don't want to really leave them, alone with the mom. Just because that's not nice that I'm going to make them wait like in line for 2 hours or something. So I haven't gone. But now that I'm going to Disney, this is my first trip going to Disney alone. So I'm kind of like, whoa. I plan to get on Space Mountain, Thunder Mountain Railroad. I don't know if it's going to... I don't think it's going to be closed because I heard they were going to be working on it or read somewhere. I don't know if that's true or not. But on Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster. Like, I'm going to get on all the rides that I can get on, right? So I'm looking forward to that. So be sure, of course, if you're not already, guys, to subscribe because that's why I'm doing this. So we can do this live streaming at the parks. So right now it may not be that exciting because, as you can see, it's just kind of a backup. I know the quality of the video isn't even maybe what you would expect on a YouTube. But as you can see in my channel, I do have good quality videos. But I'm using my iPhone here, using this app to do live streaming, and I really am liking it so far. Oh, they go on later? Nice. That way I don't seem like a crazy person, just talking to myself. So, like I said, for me, the one that I would pick for sure would be Carousel Progress. And probably my second choice, honestly, Nothing But Disney, my second choice would probably be the People Mover. Because the People Mover, because of the speed it goes, it feels pretty cool. You get a good gust of wind going. It does cool you off a bit. If you're in that rain... when you're in that rain, of that Florida rain, like, I tell people because they sometimes think, like, well, what do I do? Should I take a poncho or whatever? I say take a cheap $1 poncho. Don't let the rain stop you. You'll find, surprisingly, there are so many people who are not prepared when they go to the park. And when that rain hits, they run into a sheltered area. Like, they just don't want to be in anything. And that's when the rides get, like, so much smaller on so many of those rides. So... definitely, I would definitely keep an eye out for when it's raining. But I wanted to do this video, like I said, live video. I don't know the time that we're going to set up. I know tomorrow it'll probably be around the same time, 1:30ish or so. And Thursday as well. But Friday and Mondays are kind of my late days at work. I can't really do it at that time. So it's been kind of in the evening. So if you have an idea of when you would like to join me here on the live video, please be sure to comment and let me know what a good time is for you. That way I can try to make it, the same, consistent, so it's not just a surprise. But that's what this is. I'm excited doing this. It's a little different. I'm used to doing videos and just like knowing I'm going to edit this later. This is a little more intense. And while I know there's Periscope and Meerkat's not here no more, but Periscope and Facebook Live, I really wanted to do this with YouTube because this is where I personally enjoy spending my time on most of the day if I'm not doing my podcast or doing the website. Like, I love being on YouTube, watching videos from Disney, and I feel like the community is really strong here. This is where the Disney community likes to be. So, it just loads slow. Yeah, and that's what I'm testing. So I'm testing out like my internet speed. I'm actually gonna get a new internet speed because ours actually has been messing up. We're with AT&T and we're gonna probably go with Time Warner now. So that's and see come come Disney time, I know their Wi-Fi is terrible, so I plan to up my data and really rely on that LTE network, right? So I'm hoping it's going to be good. 5 o'clock is good. 5 o'clock. I'm in Central Time. What time are you in Nothing But Disney? So that's what I'm hoping though, to do this continue. So I'm gonna be doing this, like I said, daily. I made a commitment. I said I'm gonna do this. So if I don't show up here on a live stream for a day, at least you guys right now who are watching, you 4 guys who are watching right now, please hit me up on Twitter and be like, hey man, what's going on with that live stream? Where's your video at? Because this is Daily Disney. I'm doing Monday through Friday Disney videos. So if I pop up a video on here, it's probably because maybe I'm sick or it didn't work or something like that. But for the most part, from here until I go to Disney, this is the plan. From here until I go to Disney, I will be doing these little kind of videos here. So I hope you will join me. This is going to be a weird sign off because I'm basically going to get up and then turn off my phone. So thanks so much for watching. Please be sure to check out the links down below, like I said, where I have the podcast, where I talk to different YouTubers and bloggers who all deal with Disney. But these guys are pushing for the passion. I have Big Fat Panda I talk to Molly Buck from YouTube as well. So I got some awesome interviews coming up ahead as well. Well, it depends. Jay, you know what? That's a good topic for a next video. You know what? Let me get some time, and I'm going to write down my favorite YouTube channels, because when it comes to Disney YouTube channels, you're going to get different ones, right? You're going to get the ones who are more like some of my previous videos where it's just like I'm just talking about a certain subject, or you know dealing with something certain with Disney. Then you get like the YouTube channels that just do Disney vlogs, where they vlog from the parks. And then you get other Disney YouTube channels where they're doing strictly news styles, behind the scenes styles. If you go to my channel, man, you're gonna see under videos I went through like a plethora of different things. I went through a Disney gamer phase. I went through a Disney news phase. I went through a Disney informative phase where I say like the top 5 things you didn't know about Snow White. I mean the Mine Train. And I did also just the topical Disney style where I talk about Disney pins and stuff like that. And now I'm doing this. So that's a good idea. I love that idea. Thank you so much, Jaden, for recommending that. I'm going to write down my tops and either do a video tomorrow on it or Thursday. So be sure to join. But right now, like I said, for tomorrow, it's gonna be, I'm not sure what time. So be sure to follow me on Twitter. Be sure to put on the notifications, turn on the YouTube. I think it's gonna be 1:30, but I know Nothing But Disney said 5 and Eastern time. Yeah, see, so I think that's 4 o'clock on my time. So that might be doable. That might be a good thing. I might try that out tomorrow. We'll see. But thank you so much for watching. If it's your first time here again, guys, please be sure to subscribe. And that way you don't miss the video for tomorrow. And I will see you on the next live video. So here's the awkward part. Oh, and as always, stay magical. Here I go.